Good morning. I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. This is not where I want to be sitting right now, but I am still having a ton of pain right underneath my breastbone on my right side. Kind of goes into my back. Okay, so I just finished the ER, did another ultrasound, and of course it shows that I have gallstones in my gallbladder. It's not like in the duct, so it's not like immediately needs to be removed, but there needs to be some more follow-up testing. So here we go on this journey. All right, so today is the very next day, and today is my yearly checkup for my myxoma tumor. However, it's been 1.5 years since I've had an echo done, so this is actually 2.5 years since the surgery. So my ejection fraction is 70, which is fantastic, I think. It did show some I don't even know what the word is, but something is not correct on my left ventricle, which is where they did the surgery at. Exercise will fix that, but also blood pressure can be causing it to be having the problem, so we're upping my blood pressure because I have been having very bad blood pressure readings for like the last year, so he's changing my blood pressure meds, not changing the actual med, upping the doses. So instead of it being 240, it'll be 360. So we're changing that and exercise. So that is that. Other things we talked about, my potassium still being low. He's going to get with the kidney specialist doctor and get me back into there and try to get that figured out. So a lot of everything that I'm currently having issues with all are pointing to my kidneys, which I'm having a scan on Saturday for that. The other thing was the GI stuff. So when I went to the ER, my red blood counts were very high, and then there were two other readings that were really high. And so I Googled that, of course, and it points to heart and lung, and so I addressed that. He said it's out of his expertise, but he's saying it's not heart. The heart's completely good to go. Maybe lungs, he said. But he also said that maybe it could be triggered by the GI, so he's like, get the GI stuff taken care of, and if need be, I might have to go see a blood specialist. So that's where we're at right now. I have a neck appointment tomorrow, and Saturday I have the kidney scan. So see you soon. Because all I was doing was like the laundry.
Well, this is arthritic disease is what we're dealing with. Okay, so you have to understand that arthritic disease doesn't have a cure. So injections are designed to reduce inflammation that's being recalcitrant to medicines and therapy. And so
that's what we're doing now. Hey, it's the very next day, and I'm on my way. Kids eating breakfast. Husband's getting ready.
Hi.
To go get my kidney exam. I'm the only one here. This is the perks of doing these types of tests on a weekend. Hey. I can breathe. With my veins not working, so they had to call the PICC line, and after 4, 5, 6, the PICC line team got it. So I'm all done. Hooray! My husband is out here in the parking lot waiting for me. So now we just wait for the results. I am at the urology appointment to discuss my yearly follow-up about my growth on my kidney. So here we go.
Growth. I mean, it's minimal growth and everything. So these the 4 centimeter cyst is pretty stable.
Okay.
So I want to get an ultrasound in 2 years
right.
and see you back. So
Okay.
I definitely need that.
2 things we have to do. One is take a look in your stomach, and you have gallstones and fatty liver, but I don't think it's bothering you because your liver tests were completely normal.
Okay.
Venogenesis and pancreatitis. Did you have a lot of reflux issues before that?
Yeah. I never really got it checked out. Like if I even drank water would come back up. Like
Really?
vomit. Yeah.
They never did the endoscopy on you?
No.
And they did this one from the plaque.
Yeah.
Wow, that's something.
I was surprised as well. I mean, I didn't know anything about it. He's just like, you have GERD. It can turn into cancer. You need to have this done. And I was like, what? He says, look, it's real easy. I'm gonna pull your hernia. I'll just go ahead and do that too.
Huh.
And as 4 months later, I had to get a CAT scan for my heart, and guess what? It showed that I still had a hernia.
That's what happens most of the time.
Oh yeah, like as soon as
Did you go back and tell him?
I did.
And what
He
did-
said, "There's no way." He said, "No way."
Okay, I'm going to do the endoscopy and I will let you know,
Okay.
because that for sure shows.
Do you think maybe the pain that I'm having is like a scar tissue type
I
thing?
think it's muscle
Okay.
or scar tissue, it's okay, but it's not coming from your, but we want to take a look in your stomach with your all history, and then we also want to take a look in your colon because of your family history and everything.
He said just because of my family history, they'll do a colonoscopy and then to check out what's going on up here, which he doesn't think is gallbladder related. He just thinks it's muscular related. So I'm happy for that because I don't need any more surgeries. But he's going to go in there and he's going to look around and check out the Nelson fundoplication and the hiatal hernia that they keep on saying that I have. So he's going to be able to see everything. And that's exciting for me. Although I would prefer not to do the procedure. But I know my mom has done it a million times, so easy peasy lemon squeezy. They're going to do it at the hospital because of my heart problems, and then that's it. I'm currently sitting outside my second appointment for the day, which will be the blood specialist, and I definitely am very nervous about this appointment. So I'm going for this appointment because my PCP and my heart doctor said I should probably meet with a blood specialist because my red blood counts are high. HGT is high, and the HBG or GB, I don't know. They're high. So here we go.
Alright, so you are seeing me for something we call polycythemia, right? And it looks like your hemoglobin is up. There are a lot of things that can cause polycythemia, outside of dehydration. And one of them, if you have any lung issues or even cardiac issues, and you're not taking in as much oxygen, then your body compensates by making more red cells. Or if you have, for example, sleep apnea, you can have polycythemia. If you smoke, you can have polycythemia. So those are the reasons why people will have polycythemia. And there are some kind of cancer that can make that also to happen. And those cancer, they produce a hormone called erythropoietin. And that hormone can actually stimulate your bone marrow to make more red cells. So we always check that hormone to make sure it's not high. And I'm going to check that as well to make sure if it's high, then we should be looking for something that's producing that hormone. Which in your case, you already have a CAT scan down. There's nothing, nothing means there's no tumor,
Okay, good.
inside. So I think the hormone should be normal.
Okay, now that I'm doing the plant-based stuff, my blood sugar's crashing like all day. And I'm not eating that much fruit.
Yeah, how low?
It will get to the 60s,
60s,
and then I will take these glucose tabs because that's the only thing that I can do that will help me not feel bad. Like if I start to eat something or like a fruit or I don't know, because we don't have bread in the house, we don't have meat in the house anymore, we don't have any of that stuff. I cannot get it to go up fast enough without, I'm like shaking, like it's like so bad. So I'll take like 3 of those tabs and then like within 30 minutes to an hour, I will feel like I can walk. Like it's bad, and I don't.
Okay, I'm done. And they stuck me like 10 times to try to get me my blood. But I'm smiling because they were able to instantly do a CBC there. And my blood count that was high is now low. So, well, not low, it's normal. So that's exciting. So they took like 10 tubes of blood. And basically we're going to figure out what is going on, hopefully with these tests. And I think all signs are pointing to, and like he said, I need to see an endocarditis or whatever that word is. I can breathe, but I can't breathe. Every time I like watch my videos back, it's like I'm extremely out of breath. So, all right, on to the next. The next visit is the endocrinologist, but there's a lot to explain in that video, so check out the next video. Bye. Thanks so much for all the support.